welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are just going to be having like a little kickback chit chat, talking about like my favorite lifestyle things and things I'm kind of into that don't kind of fall into the beauty category. I wanted to share with you some new shows I'm currently watching, that kind of thing. I feel like people are running out of things to watch online, and I'm here to tell you that there's definitely things you can be into. I've gone down a rabbit hole and I wanted to share some things with you guys. So we'll start with Disney Plus, I guess. If you are subscribed to Disney Plus, they have a new feature called Disney Star or Disney Plus Star. I'm just opening my Disney app for you now so I can show you. Let me put in my password. So yeah, it's called Star. So if you they've done the update if you're a Disney Plus subscriber, and you can go in and just click on the Star options and see what they have. They have everything from like shows my mom and dad used to watch, like According to Jim, like sitcoms from back in the day, to Last Man Standing, which is on Fox right now. It's on their 9th and final season, but the first 8 are on Disney Plus. That was always something William was always like, oh my God, Amanda, you should watch that show. I watch it all the time. It's a really good show. It has Tim Allen in it. It's really funny, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. Started watching that a couple of weeks ago, and I'm now on the 8th season. I flew through it. So I 10 out of 10 recommend Last Man Standing on Fox. I plan to finish it probably this week. It had like all of New Girl that was on Netflix, that's now not, and is only 1 season on Netflix, has been moved over to Disney Plus. Bones, MASH, How I Met Your Mother, Scrubs, Glee, The Fosters, Baby Daddy, Melissa and Joey, My Wife and Kids, like you name it, it's all on Disney Plus Star. So I 10 out of 10 recommend Disney Plus. Even if you don't think you're into something on there, I promise you there's a ton of stuff you can be watching. They also have seasons 1 and 2 of Good Trouble, which is currently on season 3 on TV. So I recommend that. They even have like the Cleveland Show, and I'm just like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, they have every season of The Simpsons. That was one of the big things that made my brother interested in that. And they even have like old movies like Pearl Harbor and everything on here. So it's worth it. If you didn't think it was worth it before because you thought it was just for the kids, I thought it was worth it before they added this Disney Star. But now they actually have straight up adult crap on here, and you're set for life. If you don't have anything to watch, just go pay for Disney Plus. It is the streaming service worth having, in my opinion. And there's also a new Disney Plus exclusive called Big Shot. And it stars John Stamos, and I think they come out weekly, and there's only 2 episodes. I haven't watched it yet because I'm currently kind of trying to work through my watch list of other things, but I do recommend pretty much everything on Disney Plus. And hell, if all else fails, just rewatch Lizzie McGuire. That's all I have to say there about Disney. And then over on Netflix, which I barely use anymore, my brother pays for Netflix, I don't. I do have a show I want to start watching called Family Reunion. I think it's part 3, not season 3, part 3. Yeah, part 3 is out. It's only 8 episodes. I haven't had time to start watching it, but it was a really good show. Sitcom-y, only 30 minutes an episode or less than 30 minutes an episode, so that totally worth checking out. Riverdale doesn't have any new episodes, but they did have season, I think it's 5, are we on? Yeah, season 5 has been on the air for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, how many episodes are out? There's 10 episodes. They're on their mid-season break, but they are filming a second half of the season, which is coming out later this year. So that's worth looking at as well on Netflix if you haven't. Personally enjoying season 5 of Riverdale significantly more than the last 2 seasons. They've kind of turned it around with the writing, and they've had a age jump. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but if you stop watching because it felt too like out there and teenagery, it has changed. They've aged up the characters, and I mean there's still some like real jank storylines. I mean, it is Riverdale, but it's nice that the characters have become older, so that's worth looking into. Good Girls is fabulous. 10 out of 10 recommend Good Girls. That is a little bit out there too, but it's a bit dark, it's a bit heavy, but it's also kind of fun. So you should check that out. That's on season 3 as well. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix. That's worth looking into. I'm just looking at my list. Jane the Virgin was always good. I like the show Free Reign. That was about horses, and for some reason I liked that. Insatiable was also good if you like crappy storylines and like kind of looking for something to just fill the time or like background noise. That's kind of how I watch those shows. I just put them on my smart speaker and just let them play while I'm doing housework. I find that pretty beneficial. And then as well, let me open my TV tracker app. What do I watch weekly that is new? Hudson and Rex airs on Tuesday nights. That just wrapped season 3. The finale was last week. 10 out of 10 recommend that show. Love it. Not as much as Republic of Doyle, but I still love it. It's a really well done show. And that just announced they're coming back for season 4, so that's exciting. Baketopia. This is a fun show. I watched 6 episodes of it last night. It's on HBO Max, which is not available in Canada. You have to have Crave TV and then add on HBO to your Crave TV profile. I did find it online to watch it for free, so I wouldn't have to pay for it, just like Craftopia. If you wait a little bit longer, they do find their way into Canada for free. So Craftopia has Lauren Riamaki hosting it, who is Lord DIY here on YouTube, and she hosts a craft competition amongst kids, and then that's been picked up for season 2, which is going to be for adults, which is kind of fun. It's just a fun, lighthearted, like feel-good thing, and you just want to support the YouTubers that you watch. Baketopia is hosted by YouTube sensation Rosanna Pansino, and she has quite the cookbook collection. She's quite the baker, and this is adults baking off, and it's really good. It's really fun. There's only 12 episodes. Like I said, I watched 6 of them last night, and I recommend it. Blue Bloods just got confirmed for season 12, so if you are as obsessed with Tom Selleck as I am, you're happy. We're currently on season 11, and I don't even know. There was no new episode this week. It's this coming week, so April 30th they start up again. April 30th, April 7th, no, May 7th, and then May 14th is a 2-hour season finale, and then we wait for season 12. Call Me Kat is really good on CTV as well. The girl who plays Amy in Big Bang Theory has her own show now, and it's about a cat cafe, and she's a woman, she's 39 years old, starts her own business, is trying to find love, but has a love of cats, blah, blah, blah. Sitcom, totally worth checking out. I've watched Young Sheldon as well on Thursday nights, and I'm also watching The Good Doctor live as that comes out on TV. That is so good. It's about an autistic doctor, and it's just, I don't know, it's just proof that it doesn't matter what sort of disabilities you have. You can do whatever you put your mind to and try to do and excel at. It's a really, really good show. Rebel is new on CTV as well. Is it Kate Segal or Katie Segal? I don't remember her name. But she plays Dan's girlfriend on The Connors, and she now has her own show on CTV called Rebel. And she's like an aspiring lawyer, but not really a lawyer, who likes to shit disturb and solve people's problems for them. It's really good. It's like they're 45-minute episodes, totally worth looking into. And then I guess the final show I want to talk to you guys about is Younger. Well, there's 2 actually. Younger, which has Hilary Duff in it and Sutton Foster. Love it. That's on Paramount Plus, which there's so many damn streaming services and I hate it. But the first 4 episodes were released and I was able to watch them for free. The 5th one I still haven't been able to find, which came out last week. It's the final season. The first 4 episodes were insane. 10 out of 10 recommend watching The Younger if you haven't. And then finally, I've never been into Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but they're on their final season, the 20th season, and there's something to be said about entrepreneurs who are able to keep something like that on the air for so long, and I just kind of wanted to watch the 20th season and just see, so I watched that on Thursday nights now, and it's not horrible. I mean, I don't think I'm a Kardashians fan, but I do have enough respect for the business women that they are to be able to do what they did for that long. So those are all of the shows I've been consuming. I mean, there's no new podcast that I'm listening to, just my normals, Pretty Basic, Unsolicited Advice, and Wild Till 9. But other than that, if you guys have anything I should be listening to or watching, I haven't been reading any books because I've been consumed with TV. I go through phases. Leave me a comment down below if you have any recommendations. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next week with my beauty favorites. I love you guys. Bye!